Okay, Shalom. Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyimla, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. I just want to say the water toward the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yahchanan Nawaf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. Just gonna see where it all leads to, by the Spirit. But I seen this article yesterday, I think it was, or maybe 2 days or so ago. But it's kind of I read into it today. So it says child found dead by suicide in Texas, with gaming headset still on as police accuse gamer of cyberbullying him to death. I mean, just the title in itself, So it says a Michigan teenager pleaded true to a felony charge of aiding suicide. So we talking about people playing video games over 1,000 miles away from each other. I mean, but hey, this is Esau Edom's kingdom, man, and it's within Esau Edom's kingdom, there's a lot of weak beta male type of dudes out here, man. It's a lot of emotional, effeminate guys, man. And it starts from the children up. And what does the scripture say about training the child? Let's get that real quick. Training up a child in the way he should go. You're supposed to train young men. That's why it's supposed. We need fathers in the homes for that, and strong men at that, not just some nigga that's listening to everything the woman says. She running the damn household. You know what I'm saying? And he's just cowering somewhere away in his, his man cave. But anyway, let's get the scripture real quick, and we'll read into some of this because it was a weird story when I first saw it. But I'm thinking like, God damn, from Texas, you actually going to arrest somebody from a whole nother state? I don't even know how far. I live in Michigan, but I know it's a long damn ways from Texas. You know what I'm saying? But God dang. But this, you have to, keep in mind that Esau, he's creating laws where he wants everybody to basically be like the Tower of Babel, man. Everybody's speaking one language. Everybody's, thinking the same thing. Everybody, if you don't believe in what I believe in, you get canceled. You know what I'm saying? So we know that also in the, coming future, there's going to be a famine of the word because they're shutting down speech. Now, do I agree with people bullying people? No, I don't agree with nobody bullying nobody, but that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, somebody say, hey, go kill yourself. You go kill your damn self. Who the fuck does that? So that takes a weak mindset. And also we already know too that, according to Deuteronomy 32 and 39, that it's the Lord that kills and makes alive. And that man's goings of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai too. So, I mean, it was pretty much ordered. It was already steps ordered from the beginning. But let's get this real quick. 22 and 6. Proverbs 22 and 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So you're supposed to be training our young men to be men. Not some beta male little wimp sitting in the corner. And another thing too, just that always sitting around playing goddamn video games, retarded. That's training them as well. Getting them up and getting them outside of the house and letting them go outside and get some damn air, man. Throw a damn football with him or something, Throw a baseball, get him a mitt, get him a baseball, get him a bat. You can do all kinds of physical stuff that'll be fun to a young man, you know what I'm saying? And that's where you can talk to him and teach him. You're supposed to be teaching him the scriptures. You're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? The scriptures talks about, let me see, how's that scripture worded? Supposed to be meditating and speaking to the children, man, all day long, really. I can't. I think I put that in wrong. Yeah, man, you're supposed to be on top of the kids, man, with these scriptures, man. Letting them know what the scriptures say, what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah requires of them, man, growing up. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, so Lakia, this is the one I wanted. Deuteronomy 6 and 7. It says, let me see here though. Let me go into it a little more. You start at verse 5. It says, and thou shalt love the Lord Yahweh thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. So you're supposed to be constantly, and it says diligently, not just here and there, man. Not, because children really need training. You're supposed to be diligently, teaching a young man how to become a man. Diligently teaching a young woman how to become a woman. You know what I'm saying? And being a good wife to her husband, and teaching the son how to be a husband, and all these different things. But these kids, man, they sitting on the fucking couch all damn day long, eating damn Cheetos and playing video games, and you can't get nothing out of them. They won't get up to do no homework. They won't get up to take out the trash. They constantly, pouting and shit over the newest game that's about to come out. So this is a bullshit, basically, man. Because no child should be so soft, you know. I mean, as a parent, you just gotta let your kids know, hey, look, there's some mean ass people in the world. You gotta suck it up. You don't go and do nothing to yourself because somebody is doing something. You come tell me, go tell the teachers, you know what I'm saying? Or go tell whoever if it's bothering you to that point. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the times that comes from kids being, pretty much like, just whimpering simps, man. They sitting there and they looking all, you got these helicopter moms and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just hovering over these damn kids and treating them like fucking babies. Then by the time they head to school, you know what I'm saying? They damn thumb in their mouth. Of course you're going to get picked at, you know. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be teaching these young men to have confidence, man, from a young age. But anyway, I still don't understand this, though, it says a Michigan teenager pleaded true to cyberbullying a Texas teenager. We're talking about teenagers here, man. We talking about teenagers talking on a fucking microphone. We're not talking about somebody that's literally physically in front of you that's able to threaten and beat you up. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some 12-year-old, it might be 200 pounds, man. Another 12-year-old, he might be 96, 97 pounds. So, you might have some fear or be scared in that moment if they right in front of you. But we talking about on a damn microphone thousands of miles away. This shit is retarded. It says Michigan teenager pleaded true to cyberbullying a Texas teenager who was found dead by suicide while still wearing a gaming headset in January. Law enforcement in Montgomery County, Texas, announced the Michigan teenager's plea in a social media post, explaining that this development came after a lengthy investigation. Due to the ages of both the victims and the suspect, their names were not revealed in the post. Man, somebody should have just went, hey, you got to suck. And that this sounds about Edomitish. This sounds like this could be, so-called white people here. You know what I'm saying? Because Jake just gonna cut your ass. Jake got that quick comeback. Jake got jokes and snaps for you. If you clowning Jake on, Jake gonna clown you back, especially on a situation like that. You just sitting there with a headset on. You either gonna say nothing or you gonna clown back. And it's just a simple game of clowning, caps, basically. Mama jokes, daddy jokes. That's how we grew up. Or you block them. You know what I'm saying? I think you can mute a person. You ain't even got to play with this motherfucker. What the fuck is you doing? Anyway, it says the Montgomery County Precinct 3 Constable's Office takes investigations regarding cyberbullying seriously and will continue to investigate these cases to the fullest extent, law enforcement officials said in a social media statement. Man, that's a real blow on resources, man. But They're coming up with laws where if you offend people or you say something that somebody don't like, they got laws for that shit now, whether you was trying to be offensive or not. So that's why I was saying about, the famine of the world is coming, because it's coming to a point. That's the reason why when we're online pretty much and we're doing these lessons, we use like code words. We might say MOTB instead of the mark of the beauty and the beast. See, I say mark of the beauty and the beast, kind of add that little extra word in there to kind of throw a little, we try and throw the little rhythms off or whatever, because we're already at a point of we can't say certain words or certain things or they'll flag the video. So it's getting more and more closer to, you're just gonna be one. They want a one mind. They want a one mind, one ruled government. You know what I'm saying? They want everybody thinking. They don't give a fuck. They know everybody's different, but they don't want you to think differently or talk differently. They just want you to just be one people, man. Pretty much like I said, the Tower of Babel, man. Everybody speaking the same language. Everybody talking the same way. You see? And they're going to punish anybody that's not getting down with the get down. Straight up. It says Montgomery County deputies and detectives said they were first called to the home. Okay, on a firearms call. So where did this kid, where did this young man get this gun from? Here you go, you fucking with another teenager in a whole another state. What happened? What's going on with the parents here? Where did he get a gun from? You see, it says after discovering that the child victim had died by suicide. And see, that's another thing. You're treating these young men and young women like children too long. See, in the ancient days, you becoming 18 and still being considered to being a fucking kid, that wasn't going down in the ancient days. You're considered to be a young man at the age of 12, like Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? Yahushua was, hey, that was just a thing. I get it in these days and times, but still though, at the age of 12, 13, come on, man, 14, 15, man, these are fucking men. These are young men. Do they have beards yet? Do they have mustaches yet? You know what I'm saying? Are they able to go out and get a job? Of course not. You know what I'm saying? Not in Esau's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? But we're still talking about they should be at least being brought up in the household as being young men, because you're about to be going forth to do your own thing eventually. You see? But Esau in his kingdom, he's telling you that you're a damn kid all the way up to 21 in certain situations. That shit is retarded, man. Says after discovering the child victim had died by suicide, they conducted a lengthy investigation which involved multiple search warrants, legal processes, and interviews with members of an online gaming community in multiple different states around the nation. You see this? Hey, this place is crazy as all hell, man. The male suspect, who lived hundreds of miles away in Michigan, appeared before a Texas court on January 7th and pleaded true to a felony charge of aiding suicide and a misdemeanor charge of harassment causing death. And I don't know what kind of lawyer this guy had, because that shit makes absolutely no sense to me. What kind of game? What game was you? And they was probably playing a damn killer game, probably on damn Call of Duty. The guy that committed suicide probably had 300 kills. He's probably got a status on there. So here you go, you playing games that has the mindset of a man, but you so damn weak that you would listen to somebody hundreds of miles away, make you go get off the game, go get a gun, put the gaming set back on, and then kill. Oh man. Anyway. The Michigan teenager will be on probation until he turns 18. So they're not saying how old neither one of them are. But if they're teenagers, of course, they got to be anywhere from 13 to, of course, maybe 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's only going to be on probation to 18, of course, he's not that, yeah. Oh, boy. Comments, of course. It says, wow, you people who bully others, don't you have anything better with your time? I hear about you kids, young adult, teenagers, and even older adults. You're disgusting. Too bad your brains are dead. You are worthless. Sad for you. So this right here can be considered as a bullying statement. You see that? Your brain dead. See, this statement right here, they're trying to actually clown the bullier, but your statement can be actually taken as a bullying statement. That's just the world that you live in. It says you see it all the time on these posts. People calling other names, like they're second graders that learned a new curse word and seem incapable of having a rational conversation. Man, please, this is America. The hell are you talking about? We're talking about a country that was stolen and that was built on blood and has been bloody ever since. You see? Come on, bro. Anyway. Yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. You had to really train your children, you know what I'm saying, on a level of like, look, man. No, you know, hey, you a strong young man. You're gonna grow up to be a strong man. You have to tell them stuff like that. You have to reinforce that into them. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually be training them to be men and women, man. You know, treating these grown ass. You got 30-year-olds still at their mamas in them houses, man, with a damn game set on right now. Busting to their mama talking about the out of Fruit Loops, man. So America just breeds these kinds of people, man. Now I know, you know, when I was growing up, you got your little fisticuffs on, man. What they call it, they say you put up your dick beaters, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you got down, you know what I'm saying? That was those days, you know. Hundreds of miles away from each other, just sitting on a game set, and this man, he gets charged. You think that the police would have went to the house? Okay, that's just a tragic situation. You know, he committed suicide, and that's that. You know, because it's people that commit suicide all the time. And now they're trying to link these suicides up with people. Like, you forced them into it. You shouldn't have said this. You said this. But what are the parents saying? Why aren't the parents reinforcing it to the children? Hey, look, man, you don't listen to no shit like that. Fuck that, man. The hell out of here. I never see you crying about no shit like that. You know? That's how we was taught to when we was growing. Hey, look, you knew better than that shit. Even your brother, man, your oldest brother, somebody was telling you, man, boy, I know you better not be crying over no shit like that. You better toughen up. You see? But now you have these days and times of Esau Edom done effeminized every damn, he's effeminizing the men. So I'm not going to go no further, man. This person right here says there's a thing called a block button, and you have a choice of who you want as your friend's personal or not. The Michigan teenager needs time in jail to sit and think about what he's done. Bullshit. The parents aren't held accountable. It says after the Crumbly parent case, that may be looked at in the future laws. Yeah. And that's the Crumbly family, you know, that guy that shot up the school like 2 years back right here in Michigan. I don't know how many people he killed or whatever, but he ended up getting life in prison when in reality, his little ass should be knocked off too. But you gonna feed and clothe and house him for life after he done killed, I don't know how many children he knocked off, you know what I'm saying, at that school. I forgot. It was I don't know, maybe 10 people or so, I'm not sure, but he gets to go through on a rampage and do all that, but he gets, you know, life. And now they're trying to, you know, I don't know what they're going to do with the parents because they locked their asses up too. So the parents been locked up for a year or so too, waiting their trial out. I haven't heard anything about theirs. But anyway, this person says the parents have nothing to do with what he chose to do. Shut up. Oh, yes, they do. They have everything with they're the parents. You don't know that there's online bullying? You know, you a parent, you allow your kid to sit on a fucking phone all damn day long, or iPad all damn day long, a video game all day long, and you're not paying attention to the days and times. You don't know that there's cyberbullying going on. You don't know that there's people that are soliciting pictures and photos out of young men and women these days. And no, you got to know all that, man, when you're a parent. You know, because you're supposed to be protecting your child. This person says, my 10-year-old grandson made a YouTube video about anti-cyberbullying. He sounds way more mature than the bullies on on this thread. It says being mature and being a 10-year-old naive boy who thinks people will be nice if you ask them to are two different things. And that's true. Again, man, you live in America, man. As a matter of fact, man, look. Having children these days, and you need Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You actually need to be praying for your children. You need to be teaching your children how to pray as soon as they get to an understanding of knowing Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. That should be. That's why I read that first scripture, where you're supposed to be meditating on the scriptures, or you're supposed to be talking to them about scriptures, man. You're supposed to be talking to them about the Lord. It strengthens them, you know. Oh, don't you worry about this. You trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, you pray to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, before you go to class or whatever the case. You got to instill those things. You pray to the Lord, you know, you have to instill those things, man. A lot of these people, they just running around out here, man, they just fucking just waste the air, basically. They just move it. They just beasts, man. Just, they don't have no sense of direction. They just out here just moving about. You got grown ass people that's jumping through the damn drive-through at a fucking restaurant, man, about mayo and condiments and stuff like that, man. This is the world that you live in, and so I just don't get. I mean, that's so far away. Like Michigan to Texas, man. I think it take that's like a damn. If I jumped in a car, that's like a two-day drive, 3-day drive in a car, man. That's how far. I know it's that far. You know, I can't, man. That's thousands of miles away, man. That's not what. But this is what it's all boiling down to. Like I said, we could take another aspect of it too. You know, as far as famine of the word is coming, man. You being able to speak, you being able to say what's truth, because truth right now is pretty much becoming against the law. So I just wanted to touch on this article, man, for a hot sec. I pray that the lesson was edifying. I mean, this is what it's all boiling down to. But this is Esau's kingdom. You can't expect no less, man. This man is horrible at running anything. He's horrible at it, man. This earth is plummeting, man. But it lets you know too, man, how close to the end we are. We are very close to the end, man, when things get to this point. You know what I'm saying? Where you can go online. I mean, I used to play video games online. People be talking all kinds of shit. You just talk shit back, or you don't say nothing back, or whatever. You ain't even got to play the damn game like that, you know, with the headset on like that. You know? Anyway, with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.